The weather you're getting today really does depend on where you are in the UK. There's some hefty thundery rain in the north. Meanwhile, towards the south-southeast, it's hot and it's humid still. But looking at the earlier satellite imagery, you can see the swirl of cloud. That's because there's an area of low pressure sitting currently just over the Republic of Ireland, but it's edging its way northeastwards. And there's a whole frontal structure in association with this. And it's this that's bringing some fairly persistent rain across northern parts of Scotland already, and also some hefty downpours. Now, these downpours are likely to turn increasingly thundery as we go through the afternoon, particularly across parts of Northern Ireland, also central eastern parts of Scotland. We could see maybe 30-40 millimetres of rain building up over just a few hours, hail, gusty winds, those kind of things. They're what we need to be looking out for. All the while, there'll be some blustery winds, some persistent rain across northern parts of Scotland. England and Wales having a drier picture, not totally dry, a few showers dotted around, but towards the southeast, actually here, it should stay dry. Decent amount of sunshine, some cloud here and there, so maybe a bit bright rather than sunny at times, but a fair amount of sunshine. And as I mentioned at the start, it is still hot and humid. Temperatures for many places, especially in the west, will be dropping compared to yesterday. But in the east, southeast, we're still looking at highs around 32, possibly 33 Celsius. So yes, feeling hot and humid here still. Later on, the more persistent rain across parts of Scotland, that edges a little bit further northwards, but it does continue for a fair while. And actually, it's not going to clear Orkney and Shetland anytime soon. Elsewhere, there'll be a few outbreaks of showery rain here and there, mainly towards the west. Eastern parts have a greater chance of staying dry, with some clear skies as well. It is going to be a warm night, especially in the southeast. Temperatures holding up in high teens Celsius, elsewhere mid-teens for most towns and cities. So yes, not fresh at all. Some more persistent rain will push into western parts of Northern Ireland as we go through the early hours of tomorrow morning. That will then become more widespread through Wednesday morning, and we're going to see some heavy bursts with this, but the heaviest, most thundery rain will be across, again, central eastern parts of Scotland. Here, potentially 50 millimetres building up in around 5 to 6 hours. So that could cause some problems, as well as the ongoing risk of hail and gusty winds and frequent lightning with the thunderstorms that will be developing. Again, England and Wales seeing a few showers, particularly towards the northwest, but central, southern, eastern parts of England actually having a fine, dry day. Plenty of sunshine, but that slightly fresher air will be coming through. So whilst temperatures will still be getting to the mid, possibly high 20s in the southeast, it's not going to be as hot or as humid as it will have been today. Worth bearing in mind, it will be quite breezy for many places. Actually, breezy's underplaying it across some parts of northern England, perhaps southern Scotland, where it could be quite windy. Also across parts of Northern Ireland, some strong winds here. The lightest winds, though, will be across central and northern parts of Scotland, where they will have eased down a fair bit compared to today. Later on this week, and we kind of stick with the north-south split of sort, there will be further rain or showers to come across northern parts. Meanwhile, in the south, well, it's staying largely dry. The theme of this summer really continues through much of this week. And it is going to be a bit cooler than of late, but worth bearing in mind, you know, it is August, so if you catch any sunshine, it is still going to feel pretty warm indeed, just not as hot as it has been recently. We'll be taking a closer look at everything to do with the weather and also July stats in this week's deep dive. Make sure you catch that. Aidan's bringing you that this week. See you later. Bye-bye.